Alright, so let's talk about atomic number and mass number. So from the previous videos, we have been able to establish the complete structure of an atom. So we've been able to see that atoms are composed of subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons. So the protons and the neutron make up the nucleus. So and the electron is found to be surrounding the nucleus. So atomic number Z is equals to the number of protons in an atom. So the mass number or the relative atomic mass or weight of an atom is equal to the sum of protons plus neutron. So we can say that the mass number equals to proton plus neutron. So let's say that we have oxygen atom. So oxygen atom. So we have this 16. So the atomic number Z, atomic number Z is 8, which is the number of protons there. So this is the number of proton. So the mass number is 16, and that's A. So atomic number is the number of protons, but the mass number is the summation of proton and neutron. So the mass number is same thing as this. So the mass number is proton plus neutron. So if this is proton, therefore we can say that mass number to be equals to proton plus neutron. So we can therefore say that 16 equals to 8 plus n. So we can have our neutron to be 16 minus 8, also 8. So let's say we have oxygen 8 and 17. So what is the mass number and what is the atomic number? So the atomic number here is the same thing as the number of proton. So the number of proton is 8, so equals to 8. So what is the mass number? So the mass number is the same thing as 16, as 17 rather. So mass number equals 17. So now what is the number of protons? The number of proton is 8. So what is the number of neutron in this atom? So it's going to be mass number equals to proton plus neutron. So therefore neutron will be 17 minus 8, and that's 9. So atoms are neutral when the number of protons and electrons are the same. So let's say we have that, still on oxygen, let's say we have 8 and we have 16 here. So because this is not a charged substance, because this is just an atom, it's neutral. So the number of proton is 8, and that is equal to the number of electrons. So let's say we have oxygen 2 minus. So the number of protons in oxygen is 8. But because this is a charged atom, but because this is a charged substance, so we can therefore say that electron and protons are not equal because this is a charged substance. So we can therefore say proton, which is 8, plus 2 electrons that are gained by the oxygen atom. So we have this to be 10 electrons. So the protons and electrons are not the same. So also if we have, let's say we have sodium ion. So sodium is supposed to be the number of proton, which is the same thing as the atomic number of sodium, is um 11, right? So if this was an atom, a neutral substance, the number of electron would have been 11. But because this is charged, so sodium ion has lost an electron, so it therefore becomes 10 elect- electrons. So it's not the same as the proton. But if it is a neutral substance, like, so let's say it's this or any other element or a neutral substance, then the number of protons will be the same as the electrons.